Hello, this is Zachary Weiss, and this is 5 Good Minutes with Zach as part of Three Rivers One Show. And first of all, congrats to the San Francisco Giants on their sweep of the Detroit Tigers. Ryan Vogelsong, an extra congratulations there with your Game 3 victory and 3 wins in the postseason. Your story is remarkable, and it's amazing to see you come as far as you have. Got to talk to you last year, and just, again, to see how far you've gone is just absolutely amazing. And also another congrats to San Francisco Giant, although injured, but still former Pirate Freddie Sanchez. Congrats, this one goes to you as well. But on to Pitt news, and we'll start with Pitt basketball, and their first exhibition played IUP Friday, and it was a bloodbath, but not the bloodbath I think Pitt was hoping for. Yes, there's the whole Jamie Dixon excuse that he tried to use the positive spin again of 11 practices. This was after 11 practices, but he knew what to expect from IUP, and he didn't prepare the team accordingly and dropped the ball on that, and that's a shame, but the fans still got to see the team's depth, which Joe Lombardi, the former Pitt assistant and current IUP head coach, said was like Noah's Ark. They've got 2 of each. That's an exact quote. But Pitt scored only 21 points in the first half, and that's thanks to a couple of baskets there at the end. And that's not going to impress anybody by any means or win any of these rugged Big East Conference games that await them. Big East Conference games that last season Pitt was unable to win. It seems like based off of this game they're still unable to do so, but only time will tell, and these are exhibition games, so don't look too much into it. Definitely impressed by the play of Dante Taylor, 9 points, 10 rebounds, as he tries to battle Talib Zanna for that 4 spot, the power forward position. Dante Taylor says he can play the power forward, he says he can play the center, but we all know that unless there's some kind of setback, Steve Adams will be the starting center for Pitt when they play Mount St. Mary's on November the 9th, a couple Fridays from the other day. Also, Pitt football had a football game on Saturday, and as sad as it sounds, Temple was their second and arguably their biggest win in terms of rankings. Their second biggest win, maybe their first biggest win if you look at it from a Big East Conference perspective. But the facts are the facts, and Pitt is right around that 500 mark now, and now they still have to win out. And they face Notre Dame, a team that's second or fourth in the rankings, or third in the rankings, depending on where you look. And they have BCS-minded minds, and they play Pitt Saturday at 3:30. Pitt has to be a huge underdog in this game, but they have to go with the mentality, what do they have to lose? And they also play Rutgers in their schedule. Rutgers, don't look too much into that Kent State matchup. They're still very tough out and a very tough team. So Pitt football does have a test, but Tino Sunseri, 321 yards, now 4th on Pitt's total yards package. Devin Street went up, and Mike Shanahan went up in receptions in that list, which is a great accomplishment. Ray Graham, now in the top 10 ever in Pitt points scored, which is also another great accomplishment, has 186 points as well. So definitely things to look forward to there as well. David Stern announced his retirement. He had a lot of great things that happened within his tenure. International game definitely became part of the NBA, something that wasn't as present before him. His contributions will be missed, although reactions in the lockout and how he's handled a lot of current situations are not the best, but you get what you get. Sometimes you don't get upset. David Stern, a mostly positive tenure. The trade of James Harden to the Houston Rockets could be lose-lose, and that's contingent on if James Harden is willing to take an extension, something he seems willing to do, but Houston's made this risk before tons of times. Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady, plays such as those. Even some might say Jeremy Lin, they're reaching a little bit too much, and as far as I'm concerned, this is their ownership's absolute last possible chance to attract a big name and have them thrive, because if they don't, I think they need to go. You're looking at it from the Thunder's perspective, and they probably just traded away a shot at the NBA Finals or the title. Now Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, and Russell Westbrook have to do it all on their own. Their supporting cast is not what it was, with James Harden coming off the bench and being that spark that he's been these past couple of seasons. Now he's in Houston, the microscope is going to be permanently on him. The Thunder, what they received is a couple young pieces, some draft pieces, and that's not going to really do them any good in the near future, which is what they need to go for. But the one good thing about NBA basketball is you can be drafted first, you can be undrafted, and you can really make an impact in this league. So I guess time will tell with this, and now we're 3 months and 18 days or so away from spring training baseball-wise, so while the baseball hangover is fixed, and while hockey doesn't seem to be coming back anytime soon, unfortunately, hopefully the Pittsburgh fans can rally on the Pitt Panthers basketball team, because that's the team that has to win. And hopefully the fans will support them, because Pittsburgh sports needs a winner. But anyways, that was 5 Good Minutes with Zach, and now back to you guys.